Hi, I'm Gino D'Acampo and you are watching Good to Know. Ciao! Well, easy, my worst recipe disaster. I've tried to create a meringue once, and instead of using sugar, I mistaken sugar for salt. The reason was very simple. I've tried to do the meringue. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning after a long night down the pub with the boys. And I forgot that I had to do some development work for the day after, so I tried the meringue. 1 o'clock in the morning, salt instead of sugar, and it was a disaster. But it was funny though. It was funny. Well, Sharon, first of all, let me tell you that 85% of Italians will always eat dry pasta. They will never eat fresh pasta. The simple reason is because dry pasta keeps the shape much better, number one. Number two, most importantly, it keeps al dente. So whenever you go to the supermarket, you perhaps spend 5 pence more, but please buy a good quality packet of pasta because the difference for 5 pence is enormous. Regarding your pasta machine, you don't have one, and you may think that they are expensive, but Sharon, believe you me, if you go on eBay, there are a lot of people that they're trying to flog their pasta machine because they have no idea what to do with it, and you could be the one to pick up a bargain, okay? And get yourself a pasta machine. You can get it for about 10–15 pounds, because to do it fresh pasta by hand, unless you've done that for the last 20 years, is going to be a nightmare. So please, eBay, get a bargain for yourself. And if you want some tips, you can always give me a call. My mobile number is 07900. Oh, maybe I shouldn't give the mobile number. Well, Amber, if there was one thing that I could not live without and eat it for the rest of my life, it would be pasta. Simply, Amber, because pasta is easy to cook. I like the texture. Believe it or not, although many people say that pasta, there is no flavor in pasta, I do like the flavor of pasta, even with a little bit of olive oil and salt, you know, that will be amazing for me. So pasta is the one thing that I cannot live without. Well, Jane, if I could cook anywhere in the world, it would be in my house. And the reason is very simple. Because number one, I know where all the utensils are. Number two, I have 2 dishwashers, so I know that there won't be any washing up to do. But the most important reason is because I will be comfortable, because it's my house and I can cook it the way I want it, when I want it, and how I want it. And that to me is relaxing at its best. So that's it. Well, Tracy, let me tell you, if I was a dish, I would definitely 100% be a plate of pasta. Because like me, it's versatile, and you, Tracy, can do whatever you want with it. Well, Anita, let me tell you, my mother, she's not the great of the cooks, I have to say, but whenever I was sad as a little boy, there was one dish in particular that I absolutely love it, and it's baked sea bass. She used to do this beautiful baked sea bass with fresh lemons, fresh parsley, garlic, white wine, just cover it with foil in the oven 20 minutes. And because I used to live on the seasides, and my mom still does, the fish used to be always beautiful and fresh, and sometimes she used to put clams and mussels all around, and that was by far my favorite dish ever. Well, Jacqueline, if I have to give you a tip on how to save money as best as you can when you prepare a recipe, that will be very simple. I'm not going to give you a recipe, but what I can say to you is buy ingredients when they are in season. The simple reason is, number one, they taste 10 times better. The flavor is 10 times better when they're out of season, but most importantly, you pay much less than you would usually pay. So buy ingredients when they are in season, they taste better, and they cost very little. Well, Gillian, at the moment I'm not spending a lot of time at home as I wish I would, actually, by the way. But whenever I'm at home with my wife and the children, we always try to cook something different. My policy is life is too short to do always the same dish. So sometimes we have toad in the hole, sometimes we have fish and chips, sometimes we have lasagna, sometimes we have roast chicken. It's always something different. And you know what? Lately I've tried, and my kids absolutely love it, is the testicle of a bull. I went to the butcher and they were there. They were absolutely beautiful. I sliced them very thinly and I fried them in flour with butter and sage. And let me tell you, I know that it may sound weird, my kids absolutely love them. And my wife too. So I've always say, in your family, if you have children or with your husband, try to push them to the limit. If you have the chance, always try to cook something that they never tried before, and believe you me, it works. Heather, if I had to prepare a romantic meal for two, I wouldn't do anything fussy. It would be fried egg on toast and straight to bed. Why would you want to waste all the time in the kitchen where we both know exactly what we want from the night?